Nej men tjena alla på Ripper här och idag tillbaka med en Skyrim video. Idag är en underbar lördag. Ungefär klockan är typ 20 i någonting, jag vet inte. Men ja, välkomna ska ni vara till en ny Skyrim video, hoppas ni gillar den. Nu ska vi till Septimus Sinus, tror jag vet inte. Nej, Throat of the World. Just det. We got the throat of the world, hey. We got the throat of the world, hey.
You have it.
Holy shit.
The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal.
Okay.
Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.
Jag heter den inte Elder Scroll, men den finns inte på Scrolls. Cool, jag går tillbaka i tiden.
Dar Sulthursi Alduin Ukri. Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krief Wolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
Han slår en battle axe som om det vore ett one-handed weapon on his starting place.
A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
Battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Han tittar på mig.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance.
Jag vet inte så det. Oh shit!
Even now.
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Balfour, Sori, Birka.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
We will
it.
deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
Okay.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
Oh.
Tarudis Ani. Him Paliv. Zuu Yindan.
Let those that watch from Savangard envy us this day.
Mortal Dragon.
What have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarudis Arthrax. My teeth to his neck.
First time, worm. I see it in your eye. Skyrim will be free!
Okej, bra. Då slipper jag vara här. Ja, jag kan inte säga då. Just jag kan inte bli död.
Hold Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We count you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
Coolt.
Work. Did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
Defeat Alduin.
Unlucky Naki.
Holy shit!
My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now and await your fate in Southern. Lost foot, you are too late, Alduin. Thornax, my power has waxed.
Jag vill inte dö.
Yours has waned. You call yourself. You may have picked the weapons of my ancient not their equal. I will feast on your solid ground.
Men vad ser ut som att de är döda? Där då. Men alltså.
Please move, Dovahkiin. Become strong.
Jag är Dovahkiin, vad trodde du?
But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else.
Alduin.
You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Yes, one of his allies could tell us. Mahus. But it will not be so easy to convince one of them to betray him. Perhaps the Hafkasayun, the palace in Whiterun, Dragon's Reach. It was originally built to house a captive Dova. A fine place to trap one of Alduin's allies, Yes, but your Soom is strong. I do not doubt that you can convince him of the need. I have taught the way of the voice for centuries, and the Thum since long before that. But no, Dovahkiin. Others do not come here to train anymore. Saran, you are the first in over 100 years. I meditate on the Rotmulag, the words of power. I counsel in their use. It is enough for me. Knowing a word of power is to contemplate. Will I teach you, Dovahkiin? What word calls you to deeper understanding? There are 3 to master. Fus, Faim, and Yol. It is called force in your tongue. But as you push the world, so does the world push back. Think of the way force may be applied effortlessly. Imagine but a whisper pushing aside all in its path. That is Fus. Let its meaning fill you. Sum Ark Mora. You will push the world harder than it pushes back.
Okay. Force without effort.
Mora.
Okej, nu ska vi prata med The Jarl of Whiterun. Så, då stiger vi hit.
What is it that you need? I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. I'm sorry, but I can't do it. We'll just have to keep fighting the dragons as best we can. What you're asking for is insane. Impossible. You want me to let the dragon into the heart of my city with the threat of war on my doorstep? There must be another way. The risk is too great. Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeards. Now what's this nonsense? I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. I'm sorry. Then I would be glad to help you with getting both. Maybe. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, Then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Så, nu fortsätter vi. Men, jag har 1340. Started season on ending. Talte anger. Vad många pilar det var där. Oj, nu. Nej, Rothgar, det var dit jag skulle in. The throat of the world. Hi, Rothgar. Men
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Wind, Guy.
okej, vi får gå härifrån från Kinesgrove, så var vi vidare ifrån till Windhelm. Ja, där är ju Windhelm.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him?
Ja, nej, jag tycker inte gör det. Jag tycker inte gör det. Det där är ju bara så att jag går med i Dark Brotherhood.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink. and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit tonight, little spy. We got ways of finding out what you really are.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to... You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice, and Nero's nothing new there. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter. Some of these Nords will come up with... And it isn't... In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying. We're one of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
Så trevligt då.
Until next time.
You a dark elf lover? Get out of our city, you... Don't like it? Too bad. Don't think I can take you? All right. Fists only. None of that magic stuff either. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you make. Just a scratch. You're dead. Dead. That wasn't a fair swing. Yeah. Here.
Looking for shipping? We always offer better service than the East Empire.
Det är så där man gör. Det är så där man gör när man vinner. Men jag har ju en utav steelplate på mig. Han hade bara händer liksom. Palace of the Kings discovered.
Alfred won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
The Stormcloaks are fighting
Only
victory
the
across the land.
Do I know you?
We've intercepted couriers from Solitude. The
Ah,
Empire put in a
yes.
great deal of pressure on
Destined for
Viking.
the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Railof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helga. Seems we're all branded villains. So long, and what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
If by message you
Speak
mean
with Galmar.
shoving a
It's
sword
about
through
time
his
they turned their gaze from... I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the Dragon of... I can't afford to appear weak. I can't... Alduin, the World Eater of song and legend. If that's true, we're all... And if it isn't true, well, then the fight to free Skyrim goes on. Either way, I don't see the... You speak truly, Dragonborn. Sometime. Besides, it will be good to see High Hrothgar. Yes, taking his city and in disgrace would make a more
Så där, nu var det klart. Nu ska vi till Solitude. Och då gör vi bara så här egentligen att vi stables. Fast travlar dit. Ja, jag har gått upp i level. Okay, light armor, archery. Det här kan vara bra, så kan jag det kan jag göra stilsaker. Okej, här är stallen, ja. Då ska vi ta en sån här carriage. Nu ska vi se, jag har 400.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off.
Okej, 20 gold så.
Nice weather for a ride. Hope it lasts.
Så där. Nu åker vi till Solitude på enklaste sätt. Men det just det, jag har redan varit i Solitude. Det glömde jag bort. Nej, det är bara 20 spänn. Det kommer jag alltid hitta igen.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how much you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Legate Ricka. I suspect we could use someone like you. I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change the Greybeards, what do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that trade... They are getting to be a problem. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do... I'll be the judge of that. Besides, by all reports, the Stormcloaks are suffering... Has he? I suppose he doesn't want to miss a chance to bluster about the Empire's many... He's probably hoping I'll Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council.
I'm telling you,
For all
Ulfric's
the good
planning
it
an
will
attack
do.
on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts were...
Okej, det där gick ännu fortare än vad det gick med Stormcloak, så att...
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrofgar. Can you believe it? Both Ulfric Stormcloak and General Tullius have agreed.
Just det, vi ska ju ändå ner hit.
So, you've done. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving us. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons... They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets? Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Men nu kommer jag dit.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here.
Då
Are
kommer
you
vi
going to
fort.
let us in or not?
You're not invited here. You're not welcome here.
We have as much right to be at this council as all of you. More, actually, since we were the ones that put the Dragonborn on this map.
Were you? Hubris of the Blades truly knows no bounds. Delphine, we're not here to rehearse or grudge. The matter at hand is urgent. Always must be.
De kommer hit. Alltså va? Det går inte. Nu kommer de. Så.
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin.
Jag kommer inte prata så mycket under allt det här, bara så att ni vet. Så att ni vet varför jag är
I
tyst.
hope that we have all come
No.
here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're chief Talos hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thou more bitch. Either she walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our
You
side?
know exactly. No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
A temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar. Do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return.
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. Fair enough. I was hoping you could put aside your loyalties for the greater good. but I see you're firmly in Ulfric's camp. Still, Winterhold would allow us to directly threaten the rebel supply lines out of Windhelm. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk with good faith.
I don't blame you, Dragonborn. You made the best of a bad situation. But I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the Headman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does
That's
it have
enough
to
out
do
of you.
with the...
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Swords, bones, where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
You've been even-handed so far. What do you say to our demand? Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial troops to enter Winterhold. Courier will replace Kraldar as Jarl. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
I shouldn't agree to terms that so blatantly favor the Empire. I have no choice, under the circumstances. But once Alduin is defeated, then it will be the Empire's turn. Remember, Evgir Unsla. You should be pleased, Ellison. You've done well for yourself as the Empire's pet Jarl. But beware, the Empire's loyalty is fickle. They will tire of this war, and then I will be the one dictating terms to you.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Ellison. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. All well and good, but did you know that he was Alduin's chief lieutenant in ancient times? Responsible for terrible atrocities. It's true that his crimes are long in the past, but justice does not count the passage of years. The Blades have been hunting him for centuries, but he was protected by the Greybeards, and then the Emperors. Justice demands that he die for his crimes. I anticipated the problem while you were an unguessed trove of lost lore. Cross-referencing this with don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Odahvin, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
The difficulty remains how to lure a dragon in dragon's reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
Ah, I believe I can here.
Ja.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just as I promised. My men stand ready. My men know what to do. Make sure... You do your part. I'm putting my city in your
Greybeards have arranged a truce between the Stormcloaks and Imperials. How long can such a thing last?
Dragon Rend. Kom Odahvin. Holy shit! Han har Dragon Rend på sig, han måste landa. Vänta, potion of resist fire.
Ubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Vinsir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renikvaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course. Muni Maye, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesur, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need id. If and when you defeat Alduin, I will reconsider. Croesus. There is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention. Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dovar, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Jag kommer upp dit då. Här.
Something to... You sure about that? You want to let that drag... Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
How long I have waited for such an opportunity.
This seems like a really bad idea.
Carry on, soldier. This is all part of the Dragonborn's plan.
Nu kommer det roliga, nu ska jag få flyga drake.
Fast nu, Dinidine, are you ready to see the world as only a Dovar can?
Det här ska bli kul.
Saran Uth, I await you. Zukbrit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, Amativ, Mubokotin Stinselok.
Coolt. Woohoo! Okej, hon sa antingen så är det modigaste hon någonsin sett eller den största dåren. Steel Warhammer och Unrelenting Fall. Jag måste faktiskt köpa Dragonborn DLC, då kan jag rida på honom hur mycket jag vill. Nyss jag skulle ju ha dragon. Oj, ups. I am Dovaken. Ja. Frostdrake. Hur många drag det var? Och jag är inte klar än. Alltså... Varför kan jag inte komma... Varför kan jag inte hoppa för? Jag kommer jag ha resten scrollen kvar. Ja, hej. Lång. Sådär. Magi. Nej, men jag gjorde bara sådär för jag kan verkligen inte koden på något sätt. Det finns inga hints eller någonting om koden. Det är bra att ha sånt här mycket. Det är bra att ha mycket gift. Det är bra resa. Okej, jag ska dit. Ja, det är ännu ett pussel. Sådär. Fisk. Nu ska se om det funkar nu då. Ah, ja. Så, gud vad smart jag är. Eller, ja. Egentligen så var det typ så här hints där, men ändå. Kom då. Jag har redan slagit alltså över 100 stycken av er. Eller alltså det är under allt som jag kört Skyrim. Då har jag dödat över kanske typ 600 sådana här dragers. Vart är de? Där. Dock så undrar jag bara hur jag ska kunna komma upp dit. Och den där var tom, ja. Surprise. Så bra, ja. Jag undrar bara, vart ska jag nu? Just det finns ju gånger här. Inte på den sidan. Ja, här, okej. Så. De har verkligen förberett den här fällan. Rest in peace, Drager, 2015 till 2015. Jag kan säga, jag har TGM på varje gång jag går i en vanlig ring också. Åh gud vad långt den kom. Overlord. Shit, jag hatar de här. Deathlord är ännu jobbigare. Och det jobbar med Overlord, de kan shouta. Men du inte idag. Diamond Claw. Det ska se. Så. Diamond Claw. Det ska se. Räv. Okej. Nej, vad gör jag? Det var i alla fall så här som stod på klon i alla fall. Dragons. Okay, nice. Ja, det var det. Okej. Word of power. Undrar om det är Fire Breath. Hoppas det. Inferno säkert. Stormcold. Oh yeah baby. Stormcold. Då kan jag kalla på en storm med blixtar. Det är asnice. Skolafton. Oj. Den dog. Japp, den dog. Åh! Spola tillbaka. Såg du vilken flipp han gjorde eller? Nu ska jag typ möta någon slags Dragon Priest eller någon Dragon med magi bara. Enter Sovngarde. Nakrin. Nakrin. Japp, det är en Dragon Priest. Och de är hur jobbiga som helst. Ja, jag dödar Nakarin Dragon Priest Staff. Sprayed on the ground, it creates a wall of lightning that does 50 points of shock damage per second. 50% Magica and Destruction and Restoration spells got 20. Jag ska prova det där vapnet, den där staven. Det ska se. Jaha, de menar så. Åh, vänta. Jag kom på en cool sak. Kolla. blixtar runt mig. Fett nice. Men nu tar vi stilla Warhammer. Men man måste ändå sätta staven här så att... Woohoo! Kolla, alltså jag är på level 11 och jag är redan i Sovngarde. Alltså jag är väldigt långt fram i questlinen för att vara bara level 11 liksom. Nu är det Clear Skies, var är den? Där är Alduin.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way. Near Giant's Gap, in the gloom before dawn, we marched unsuspecting into the Imperial's trap. Then we stood and fought, our shield wall defending, until by dawn's light the Legion's ranks wavered. But I never knew if Night's End brought victory, a swift flying arrow to Sovngarde carried me. I do not know, but none have passed through. Alduin, his hunger in... Can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall waits, beckoning us on to welcome? I saw it fair when first I... Shore... Hurry, before Alduin your... Beware. The World Eater waits within this...
Han ser inte mig. Nå, alltså.
Do you know the way? I'm weary and lost.
Okej, man är weary and lost. Varför får den inte Sovngarde ser ändå rätt fint ut.
Beware. The world...
Hur kan jag döda dem? Hur kan jag döda dem här med... Det här är typ himlen.
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? To wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End, Shore's gift to honor dead. No shade are you, as usually here passes. But living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry? Ah. It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonland. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living was injured.
get more.
Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shaw's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, you'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrade. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a... snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle. Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater coward fears you. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field for effort!
Start Dragon Slayer. Help the heroes of Sovngarde dispel Alduin's mist. Dock ska inte göra något gud, utan jag sparar här tycker jag.
For 100 lifetimes, my heart has burned for revenge on Alduin too long today.
The eyes of Shore are upon us. Defeat Alduin.
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
We must clear this confounding mist. Look!
Again!
Look! Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Look!
Endless weight gives way to battle. No escape from the foul worm.
Rolla träffa. Jag hade riktigt med respektet på mig, jag ska bara... Okay.
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his Sovngarde of its evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever. But your fate lies elsewhere.
Oh, vad fint det blev.
When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship, and bid you join the blessed feasting.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail him with great praise!
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to Nurn, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Hero, Call of Valor. Champion, Call of Valor. Just det! Nu kan jag veta det. Jag kan veta att en av dem kommer tillbaka. Åh herre. Dragonborn. Dovakun.
Sorot fur kanaran. Dovaki los oktavakri.
Oj.
So, it is done. Alduin, Dilon. The eldest is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been. Happy? No, I am not happy. Zeh mahi lost ondur bormahu. Alduin was once the crown of our father Akatosh's creation. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. Indeed, you saw more clearly than I. Certainly more clearly than Alduin. Roch funta korav. Perhaps now you have some insight into the forces that shape the Benesitid, the currents of time. Perhaps you begin to see the world as a Dova. But I forget myself. Crosis, solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory, Shahroch Kongrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time.
As for myself, you've proven your mastery twice over. Furi Dovahkiin, I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum.
Sagt mycket inte.
Zu Odaving, call me when you have need, and I will come if I can.
Jag kommer snart. Vänta lite bara. Eller jag är jätteledsen när det var några som plingade på min dörr. Så det var det. Men i alla fall, men det var allt för denna video. Glöm inte att gilla, kommentera och prenumerera så ses vi i nästa video. Tack för att ni tittade. Hej då!